The International Monetary Fund has convened a meeting of its executive board on 29 August to approve a bailout package for Pakistan that includes a disbursement of about $1.18 billion before the close of the current month. The move follows the completion of the $4 billion in bilateral financing from four friendly nations and would pave the way for an immediate disbursement expected to be in Pakistan's account before the end of working hours on August 31. The Pakistani rupee recovered 10.8% in the last 9 working days to close at 215 rupees and 49 paisa against the US dollar in the interbank market, supporting the exchange rate to gain stability. Despite no funding from any bilateral or multilateral sources, the rupee has been gaining strength against the US dollar only in the hopes of the expected release of a $1.17 billion tranche by the IMF board this month. The declining trend for the greenback looks set for another week. However, currency experts still believe that the speculators are benefiting from the country's fragile foreign exchange reserves. Pakistan Stock Exchange closed the week with the KSE 100 index benchmark recording a gain on the back of news reports suggesting that the country is inching closer to the revival of the stalled IMF loan program. Stock prices rose because the national currency recorded further gains against the dollar. The traded volume and value increased 32% and 36% on a day-to-day basis to 373 million and rupees 10.6 billion, respectively. Foreign investors were net buyers as they purchased shares worth $0.19 million. The government has decided to introduce new taxation measures worth 15 million rupees in the next few days as part of the agreement with the International Monetary Fund to revive a loan program. The new measures are expected to be taken ahead of the IMF board meeting scheduled for 24th August, which, among others, will approve the release of the $1.17 billion tranche for Pakistan as part of the extended fund facility. An official source told Dawn that tax authorities have held out an assurance to the fund to collect 42 billion rupees from the fixed taxation of shopkeepers. The withdrawal of tax on retailers will now be collected from other taxpayers to make up for the loss. The private sector credit grew nearly fourfold year-on-year in the first 6 months, from July to December, of the previous fiscal year. State Bank of Pakistan said in its half-yearly report on the state of Pakistan's economy that this was mainly on the back of working capital requirements that rose due to an increased domestic demand, higher exports, as well as the global commodity price hike and an ensuing jump in domestic wholesale prices during July to December 2021 to 2022.